Man City needed Harry Kane, so who do they turn to now? Ronaldo? Haaland? Mbappe? Manager Pep Guardiola is becoming accustomed to missing out on his top targets at Manchester City and, make no mistake, he will regard the failure to tempt Kane from Tottenham as being more damaging to his club's hopes of success than the inability to persuade Messi to leave Barcelona for the Etihad Stadium 12 months ago. Kane, though, was a necessity, and his decision to stay at Spurs leaves Guardiola with less than 6 days left in the transfer window to find somebody capable of scoring the goals that he had been expecting the 28-year-old to deliver this season. City will try to move on quickly from the disappointment of Kane's decision to abandon his attempts to leave Spurs for the Premier League champions, because they have to. With all-time club record goalscorer Sergio Aguero leaving City for Barcelona at the end of his contract earlier this summer, Guardiola has needed to find a world-class centre-forward to fill the void. But despite making it clear as early as May that he wanted to leave Spurs in order to win major honours, a huge gulf between City and Spurs in the fee required to sign Kane has proved to be too wide a bridge. Spurs wanted £150 million, City were reluctant to go above £100 million, and it has left last season's Premier League winners scrambling around for alternatives in the final week of the transfer window. Don't have ESPN? His incredible consistency in a Tottenham shirt has seen him score 20 or more Premier League goals in 5 of the last 7 seasons. Aside from a habit of being sidelined at least once a season due to injury, it is difficult to find any downside to Kane as a player, which is why Guardiola was so determined to sign him as Aguero's replacement. But having announced that he is now staying at Spurs, Kane has left City and Guardiola with a major problem. Had City known a month ago that Kane would stay at Spurs, it is inconceivable to think that they wouldn't have used the funds set aside for him to make a move for Messi, but that ship has sailed. City can now enter the race for Kylian Mbappe, a player always rated highly by Guardiola, and attempt to hijack Real Madrid's €160 million move for the PSG forward, but Mbappe and Real have been flirting with each other for so long that it's difficult to envisage him leaving Paris for anyone else. Borussia Dortmund's Erling Haaland is another option, but Chelsea tried and failed to persuade the Norway forward, or his club, to the negotiating table this summer, and all odds favour the 21-year-old staying at Signal Iduna Park for one more season and then triggering a reported €75 million release clause when it becomes active in 2022. Mark Ogden. Read all the latest news and reaction from ESPN FC senior writer Mark Ogden. Aside from versatility, Guardiola demands a high work ethic from all of his players. Guardiola worked successfully with the Poland striker when he was manager at Bayern, and Lewandowski has hinted at moving away the Bundesliga champions. At 33, he still has plenty to offer and will contribute goals and work rate wherever he goes, but City may shy away from paying a big fee for a player in his early 30s. So that leaves Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lautaro Martinez, 2 players who are both available due to their clubs, Arsenal and Inter, needing to raise cash for signings. Aubameyang, at 32, is a high earner but a proven Premier League goal scorer, while Martinez has impressed with Inter and would likely have signed for Barcelona last year but for the financial impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. At 24, Martinez would be a better long-term option, but Aubameyang is a ready-made Premier League striker with a proven record, although he is in the Ronaldo bracket when it comes to work rate. But that is the problem that City is left with after Kane's decision to stay at Spurs.